For the best in universal premium ester-containing engine oils and fuel additives for both petrol and diesel engines, check the links in the description. Stan from ECOTUNE, welcome to the channel. All the way from Scotland, bro.
Yep.
And you brought the weather with you.
What can I say?
But you also brought the world's fastest Golf R along with you at the same time.
Yep.
Let's start with the power that it actually makes. Do you want to talk us through that?
Sure. It's got 810 horsepower. On the last time it was on the dyno. It's running. We developed a software that flexes the fuel from ethanol to petrol.
Got ya.
And it's running E85 at the moment.
Okay.
So on E85 it's about 810 horsepower, and on pump fuel it's down around about the 600s. You know.
Okay. So what times does it run? Do you want to talk us through that, and what times has it run?
We're wanting an 8 second.
That is
We've
insane.
been pushing for an 8 second quarter mile, but currently it's a 9.1.
Okay. And
151 point something.
Mate, that is absolutely crazy. I mean, like, even GTRs, to get to a 9.1, just as a car that everyone hails as a fast car, you probably have to have about 1,200-1,300 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
You know, so this is absolutely insane. What has it taken to actually build this up to be able to run 810 brake horsepower in the crazy times that it does?
Massive sacrifice.
Blood, sweat and tears.
Yes, quite literally I have injured myself on this car.
Really?
and needed stitches.
No way.
In fact, I mean, it's been a team effort.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
we've got a good team at EcoTune. What this project was really about, bringing it back to why the business started, which was a hobby.
Sure.
You know, project cars that you build and enjoy and have fun. Take out the commercial aspect. It was like, what do we want to do? And this is what we ended up with.
Wicked,
You know,
wicked.
we wanted to stick with the 2-litre engine because lots of people were going with the 2.5, and we were just like, you know, let's just see what we can do with 2-litre.
Yeah, sure. And if we're talking brake horsepower per cylinder, you were saying it's over 200 brake per cylinder.
It's over 200 per cylinder. I mean, we've drawn the line, like we can continue to add boost. The problem is that you break things at this level, it's expensive.
For sure.
So you know, and we have across the journey, you know, tested things to destruction
You've
to
got
find
it,
out
right?
where the limits
Yeah,
are.
for sure.
At this level, we've been beaten on the car, and it's been really reliable.
Wicked, wicked.
We're going to drive it. It better,
Fingers crossed today is not the day.
it better stay together. But yeah, it's been great. As far as projects go, it's definitely, from a calibration perspective, it's the one I've invested personally the most time out of anything.
Obviously, fully forged, but stock ECU.
Yeah, we use the standard engine management
crazy.
system and work hard to try and solve the puzzles that go on in there, because if we put an aftermarket one in there, then it takes away the challenge.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Plus it keeps it relevant to our customers, so anything that we learn in developments like this, we can then cascade that down into all of our other calibrations at sort of entry-level stage 1s and 2s. Things.
Sure. The head is a big talking point
Yeah.
on this car, right? Something that's went on very special,
Sure.
A development piece from EcoTune, and worth shouting about, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. The cylinder head, it's not our idea. It is a Volkswagen part. It was we first seen it on the Skoda R5 rally car. Found out that the cylinder head part itself was native to Chinese and Russian markets. We managed to find a good source of quality parts, bring some in, spend a bit of time working with it, and then developing a long runner manifold and turbocharger kit. This is the outcome, but the plan was never to do anything commercially with it, but because we got such a good outcome, we were so happy with it, it rolled into product development. We sell the cylinder head with a manifold, the turbo. Choose your turbo, and you just, you know, book in with an EcoTune dealer, and you can have this upgrade done.
Yeah. And I've got to apologise, quickly spin the camera around, guys, for the wind today, because if it is a little bit windy, it's very windy where we are right now, just in case they're hearing a little bit of feedback. And also, talking about turbochargers, now you've got a massive one shoehorned right in there. Do you want to talk us through that?
This is the biggest turbo that fits on the kit. This is a Garrett G35 1050. We've got this running at 2.7 bar. We can go higher. We haven't yet, just because of that expensive thing I was talking to you about.
For sure. Now, gearbox wise, in fact, let's talk about drivetrain and gearbox. What are the supporting mods there?
So we put a DQ 500 gearbox in it. We ran a 9.3 quarter mile on the DQ 250.
Okay.
But it was screaming for life. The clutches were slipping. It survived. It's actually still absolutely fine.
Okay.
But we knew at that point it was time to put the 500 in it. It's running the 500. It's got a TIG 1 transfer box. It's running the stock prop shaft and the stock rear diff. We did put a wave track differential in the front.
Got you.
So now it wants to slide a little bit at the back.
We
could do a diff in the back.
Okay, cool. And being Haldex, it can only send 50% to the rear, right?
We upgraded the spring in the Haldex to provide a little bit more pressure. Now, yeah, I mean, it never really can provide up to 50% normally, but it's a bit closer to that now.
Interesting. Cool. And what's quite funny, or when this car pulled out of the trailer and when you guys told me you're bringing it down, I expected it to be a stripped out race car. Full interior.
Yeah, it's a completely road legal car. It's got road manners. It drives normally. It flaps at the exhaust will open and close. You know, I think hopefully if you drive it later today, you'll find it's a relatively normal driving experience until the boost comes in.
Until the boost hits. Oh, epic. All right, cool. So I know that there's so much R&D in this car, and probably a lot that we could speak through. But I'm sure a lot of people have tuned in to see how this car actually moves. So we're going to actually go for a drive. I say we're, myself and Lewis are going to go for a drive in this bad boy and see what it's about. And then, in fact, after we film this video, if all goes to plan, as people probably see, we are at an airfield, and we're not here for just any old reason. We're actually going to do some nice strong pulls in this car where we can get a little bit more leery, perhaps, in a safe, controlled environment. So if people stick around, they'll see that too. But for now, would you say in a nutshell we've kind of had a good
I'd
overall?
say so, yeah.
All right then, bro.
Thanks
for that.
You say there's any... Yeah.
I think we're all good. All right, let's hit the road. All right, guys, so we're out in this crazy Golf R, and we now have Lewis. Bro, welcome to the channel, in fact, because I haven't welcomed him, but he's here with Stan from EcoTune, all the way down from Scotland, and we're just out cruising in an 800 plus brake horsepower Golf R. And from where I'm sitting right now, it's so unassuming that it's got this power. Heated seats on, comfy, chilling, not even that loud. It's very kind of it's a car that's orientated to the people who want to kind of be able to go very, very fast at the strip with the right setup, and also be able to daily it, I guess, if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, we offer this exact package to customers. If you want to come in and buy this exact car, then you can.
Got it.
People do put these turbo kits on their daily drivers.
That's mad, isn't it? Right, when you're ready. Oh my God! What on earth? Bro, I was not expecting that. What gear was that where it just did not stop?
Third gear. So we've got boost by gear, so second gear is a wee bit tame for the sort of road conditions today, but third gear was most of it. And then when you get to fourth gear, that's all of it.
So I didn't even have time to ask what map that was. Was that all of the power? Or?
So that's most of the power in third gear, all of it in fourth gear. We do have another map that's all of it in every gear, but there's just not the grip for that today.
Bro, this don't make sense. When that boost comes in, it does not make sense. This feels like I'm in something. It feels faster than 800 brake too. Like, by the way, like maybe it's because it's a fairly light car for its power, but this is crazy, bro.
It hits hard.
It
and
hits
it just
very hard.
keeps pulling to 8,000 RPM.
Oh yeah, and it's revving to 8,000 over the standard rev limiter that's
Like 6,700.
Jeez. Yeah, this is different. This is different gravy. This is it's the fastest Golf R.
The fastest Golf R in the
It's the
world.
fastest Golf R in the world. Yeah, this is different. It even sounds so angry, like it's got a different note to it. And the theatre surrounding it too. Yes, Lewis, bro, Lewis. Wait, shout out to EcoTune. I'm sorry. I've never experienced anything like this sitting in this environment in a Golf R. Like, bro, this feels like it's up there with the fastest RS3s I've been in. Like, from feeling.
I think it would take most RS3s in the UK.
Yeah, this is mad. From a 4-cylinder in a Golf R. All right, guys, just in the hot seat of the world's fastest Golf R, and that is no joke. This is no exaggeration, and probably what you've seen so far shows that this is not your average Golf R. This is honestly, it's scary fast. It is scary, and it's crazy. Like, people are all about spec when it comes to Golf Rs. Usually want the leather seats and this, that, the other. And of course, when you've got a car of this speed, like usually the environment inside would kind of mirror that. But it's almost like we're in comfort, just moving at the speed of light. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, bro, it's just crazy.
We deliberately bought the lowest spec because it was the lightest.
Really? Ah, there you go. See, there's method in the madness.
No sunroof.
No sunroof too. Moving. And also, what I will say is you would usually see a 0 to 60 at this point. However, as you might have heard at the end of the talk with Stan, we have big plans to make another video straight after this video where you'll get all the stats you need, plus a lot more craziness. So stay tuned for that. But apart from that, shall we get going?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, first gear.
All right, cool. We'll go for our first second gear pull, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, second gear. Let's go. Boost building. What the hell? Bro! Guys, like, just to set the scene right, the floor is pretty wet. Like, you know, so it's always like a worry putting your foot down, like when the boost hits, what's going to happen? But right there, it was actually really stable and just kept us in a straight line. All right, second gear, on boost. Yeah. This is silly. This is silly coming from a Golf R. Like the way this is moving is like, it's just baffling. It's just baffling.
It makes most of its power between sort of 6.5 and 8,000 RPM, so it just keeps pulling all the way to the top.
I'm watching, I'm like, when do I need to change? It feels like it's revving on forever. It's actually mind-blowing to see how far this platform is being pushed now. Like, there was a point in my head where I saw, well, let's say it's commonplace to have a 600 brake horsepower Golf R now, right? Yeah. And they're fast cars, right? But to push any further, like, I just didn't think anyone was doing it or is even capable, to tell the truth. But to be at this level now is, like, honestly, like, I take my hats off to you guys.
I mean, it's taken a lot of work to get from that point of sort of low 10 second car to where we are now, low 9 second car.
Yeah.
You know, they say every 10th is twice as expensive as the last one.
For sure.
It's also twice as much work.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're there now, and you can buy these kits off the shelf now. If you want this, you can come and buy it.
You can have this.
You can have exactly this.
Bro, I might have to build another Golf R, boy. This is mad. Let's go. I see what you mean about getting loose. Bro, like, that's second gear. Like, we were moving at a decent speed and it's still kicking out. Like, and the most discontent to the back is, well, it's near to 50%, right?
Yeah.
And to be able to squirm that much, it's quite funny because that's what all Golf R people want their car to be able to do coming off a roundabout. And to get your ass out on a Golf R is like, it's almost impossible. Like the way this is just casually just kicking out. Mate, for me, that adds a little bit of playfulness, which makes a Golf R, which can and commonly are boring cars at like your 500 brake horsepower, like to drive, it gives it an air of, oh shit, we could die.
Yeah, I mean, 500 horsepower Golf R, they are boring now when you've been in this. I've driven some very, very, very fast cars, and this car still scares me a little bit.
I could tell when I was coming off that roundabout, you was watching me, you was like, is he gonna do it? But yeah, man, this is, bro, honestly, such a sick car. Such a sick car. All right, guys, so we're ending the video here. I hope you've enjoyed, and also just seeing what is capable, or this platform, sorry, is capable of now in the right hands. I want to shake your hand, man, and I'll be going and speaking to Stan in a minute. To have one of these moving the way this is moving, and also the way it just cruises round and has that, it almost feels like an all-rounder. And I know like it's predominantly made to go fast, but just the way we've been cruising, like on the way back to where we are now, it feels like it can do everything.
You could deal with this car if you want.
And also what is cool is you now are offering this exact package. Like people could have this set up. Like these are available now.
Yep.
All I'm saying is if you're a Golf R owner and you want a fast Golf R, yeah? Listen, I know there's levels to fast, but if you want to experience fast, this is the world's fastest.
Yes, the world's
fastest.
It's
the world's fastest. Where can people find you guys?
EcoTune on Facebook, Instagram, all the usual. TikTok apparently now is big with the kids.
Okay, you made it to TikTok.
Yeah, so you'll find us on all of those places. We've got a website, all that stuff. You can buy this kit on the website, or you can give us a call and send us some money.
Cool. Make it work that way. I'll leave links to them in the description, of course. And please, guys, just keep your eyes out, because the next video we're about to film on this car will blow your mind. We're gonna put this car to the test, do some strong pulls in it, some strong launches. You'll also be able to see Speedo Cam to see what this actually does. So that said, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, smash that subscribe button, share these videos because it helps, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.